Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Douglas makes Hope squirm with his request and Katie and Donna square off against Brooke. Moment on the bold and the beautiful. Katie and Donna take sides in the showdown. Carter questions Ridge and Douglas asks Hope to make him a new family. In the design office at Forrester, Thomas and Hope talk business. She tells him he's a brilliant developer and talk turns to Ridge and Eric's fashion showdown. Thomas can't understand why they are doing another couture line when they could put their energy into Hope for the future. Hope chaps at him. Thomas and Hope are about to kiss when Douglas walks in. They stammer. "What are you doing then?" He wanted to talk to his mama about commodity. Hope asks him, "What's going on?" In the main office, Carter teases Ridge about whether or not he'll lose the fashion showdown with Eric. Ridge reminds him he's been inspired by Brooke since looking through the keyhole. Carter asks how he feels about RG working with his father. "He chose your father over you," Ridge always allowed. It would be him and his two sons designing together. After this showdown, he and RG will do commodity together. He's earned his place there and is unconcerned about the competition. Carter warns him not to count out Eric. At the Forrester manse, Brooke asks RG if he's sure he wants to go through with the showdown. RG thinks it'll be delightful. Brooke clucks that she's nervous about it. She's hysterical it'll crop father against son. RG concedes it does feel weird not to be working with his pater. Brooke assures her son that Ridge is proud of him. Katie and Donna walk in and Katie complains about being the last to know about the fashion showdown. She needs to get out in front of this thing and put the proper spin on it. Is it really passing? Katie gets up to speed on how the showdown came about, with Donna giving Eric's side and Brooke giving Ridge's side. Brooke insists that Ridge is just concerned about the stress on his pater. RG interjects that he's been helping him and it's forfeiture. Donna says Eric treasures working with his grandson. RG tells the sisters that he's realized his passion for design and will do whatever it takes to make this line be. In the design office, Douglas wants to talk to Hope alone, so Thomas mirthfully files out. Hope asks the boy what's going on. He's upset about her and can see that Liam moving out made her sad. Hope advises that occasionally effects don't work out the way you want them to. Douglas loves her and Beth so much and suggests that they could be a family again, with Dad. Hope Thomas Douglas B and B Douglas assures Hope that his father didn't put him up to this. He loves them both and wants his mama to happy. "I know Dad loves you. Perhaps you love him?" Hope explains that passions can be complicated. Douglas thinks that she gave Thomas a chance he could make her happy again, they could each be happy. In the Forrester living room, RG has left for Forrester, and Donna complains that Ridge principally pushed Eric out. He felt as though he was being put out to pasturage. She doesn't understand Ridge being so adamant about him retiring. Katie questions why Ridge doesn't just give Eric this line, he's clearly earned it. Brooke explains that Ridge is the CEO. He runs the company, he makes the opinions. Katie, Donna B and B at Forrester. Ridge tells Thomas that Eric isn't backing down and he won't. Moreover, RG appears and explains he's just picking up inventories and will be out of their hair in a nanosecond. Thomas suppositions they are for Granddad and asks his family if he really thinks this is a good idea. They should just concentrate on Ridge's culture and hope for the future. RG advocates for Eric. Thomas explains they've been doing really well and want to continue that direction. What Eric's working on may not be in keeping with the direction they want to go. RG snaps that whatever direction they are taking the company, they are doing it on Eric Forrester's heritage. In the design office, Hope tells Douglas that she loves how important he cares about their family, but he's not to worry about her presently. Douglas believes that his pater can make her feel more. "I am enough good judge of character," the boy insists. He's not sure if Hope will ever be suitable to fully forgive his pater for his miscalculations, but if she could find a way they would make a great family and her sadness would go down. In the Forrester living room, Katie reminds Brooke that Eric innovated the company and his designs are dateless. Donna smothers that he converted the entire assiduity, not just the company. Brooke argues that it's time for Eric to put down the pencil and enjoy his life. Why would he risk his entire heritage to put out a final line? Donna suppositions she doesn't suppose he can win against Ridge. Brooke says Forrester was defined by Eric, but now it's defined by Ridge. Katie, Donna, B&B in the main office. Thomas is gone and RG defends his forefather's desire to design another line. Ridge reminds him he's the CEO of the company. RG argues that Eric is full of great ideas and the right thing to do is give him the budget to finish. Ridge grunts that they'll settle it on the runway. They badinage and Ridge asks RG why he suddenly agreed to start designing. What am I missing? RG flashes to Eric not being suitable to hold the pencil and asking for his help. RG says he wants to help Granddad in any way he can. I love him. He assures his pater he loves him too. Thomas pumps the thickets with hope. Douglas and Dad deserve more. The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease that Thomas Forrester will pump the bakes with Hope Logan after realizing he and Douglas Forrester earn more from Hope. Thomas Noe imagined that Hope would develop passions for him. When her marriage to Liam Spencer fell piecemeal, Thomas hoped that would mean he could lock down his dream girl, but that hasn't happened yet. Hope told Thomas that she doesn't love him but wants him. What she means is she loves hooking up with him, but isn't ready to jump into a married relationship with the talented developer. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that it's complicated for Hope. Brooke Logan is dead set against them being a couple. Hope fears her mama's wrath. She knows that Brooke would make her life a living hell if she chose to marry or be in a married relationship with Thomas. Thomas decides to pump the thickets on his situationship with Hope. He believes he deserves someone who wants to be with him and isn't hysterical to let others know. He doesn't want to be Hope's dirty little secret. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Thomas worries about how this unofficial couple thing will affect Douglas. Naturally, Douglas would love for his parents to get together, get wedded, and live happily ever later. But that's doubtful to be considering the circumstances. Brooke busts Thomas and Hope's office appointment. She demands to know why Hope continues seeing Thomas when she promised she'd stop. Brooke combinations Hope like she's a poorly carrying teenager. The situation makes Thomas nervous as he realizes Hope will no way break free from demanding Brooke's blessing. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that Thomas will make a decision about Hope in the coming weeks. Still, there's a real possibility that Thomas will walk down to cover him and Douglas from the fallout if Hope doesn't profess her love for him. B&B suckers, do you suppose Thomas will pump the thickets with Hope? Donna Logan will always be on her honey bear's side and Katie Logan has already been advocating for Eric Forrester. She even managed to convince Carter Walton to go to bat for Eric. On Tuesday, Donna and Katie decide they are all for Eric and try to get Brooke Logan on their side. Brooke is already reeling from finding Hope and Thomas in a compromising position again and has a lot on her mind. But she hears her sisters out and just may decide to also be Team Eric. So who will be Team Ridge, and will all of this interfere with Brooke and Ridge's relationship? Brooke is also thrilled that RJ Forrester is designing with Eric and fears the hated Thomas will be the one to design with Ridge.